did here in Arizona. And you know that Las Vegas knows how to do big events. It seems less than a year that we were there for the draft last fall. We had the Pro Bowl just a week ago, and they really have done an extraordinary job understanding how we want to present the NFL in that community, but more importantly, how to do it Las Vegas style. And they know how to do these things, and so we look forward to working very closely with them and working with their host committee and their Convention Visitors Association. So to introduce Steve Hill, who is the president and CEO of the Las Vegas, that would be a mistake. We are not going there yet, just to be clear, Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Bureau. So Steve, we look forward to working with you.
Likewise, Commissioner, thank you. Good morning, everyone. Thanks for being here. You know, the commissioner said we're on the clock. We know that, and usually that is a term that the commissioner uses at the draft. And if we had a draft choice right now, I think we'd pick Jay. We would. She's available. Yeah, that's good to know. For the right price. Yeah. The job that Arizona has done over the past week is hard to appreciate until you start to try and plan a Super Bowl in a city. Everything that it takes, and it was mentioned here, but when you're actually doing that work, when you're actually thinking about all the different aspects that it takes in order to put on a spectacular Super Bowl, we now appreciate that in Las Vegas, and so we have a heightened level of appreciation of what Arizona has accomplished over the past week. You know, we come into these things pretty confident. As the commissioner says, we know how to do events in Las Vegas. We'd feel a little more confident if you hadn't done quite as good a job. You set the bar exceptionally high. We wanted to acknowledge that. If you haven't had an opportunity to pick up the Arizona Republic today, please do. Our acknowledgement of both the help that Arizona has provided to us and the job that they did this week is recognized there. We also want to invite you to be at a Las Vegas style reveal here at 9 o'clock. I don't know if you noticed the truck out front, but it's hard to miss. And we'd like to invite you to come out there at 9. We are very cognizant, and I've said this often publicly, that we have one opportunity to get the first Super Bowl in Las Vegas right. We are going to work very hard. We have an exceptional team. We've been working to do this for 60 years. So we are excited about the opportunity. We're excited about the team that we have put together in Las Vegas in order to make this happen. And I'd like to take the opportunity to introduce you to the CEO of Allegiant Airlines, who is also the chair of our host committee, Maury Gallagher.
Good morning, everyone. It's great to be here, and Jay, congratulations. I'm a novice at this. I've been in business many years, but this is not business. This is an event. And one-off events are amazingly interesting to watch from afar, so to speak. Unfortunately, or fortunately, I'm going to be right in the middle of it next year, and I can't be more excited about the team that's going to be putting this together. You see a number of them up here. It's a tough act to follow, but I'd put these guys up against it. You know, competition's a wonderful thing. It brings out the best in all of us. I personally want to thank our host committee already. They've been here for over a week, observing and doing the things needed to learn the steps that go into such an incredible event. On a personal note, we were fortunate enough to work with the Raiders to put our name on the stadium, Allegiant Stadium. It was a big bite for us at the time, but it's paying dividends, I can say that honestly. The Raiders have been a great partner for us. We look forward in the coming year working much closer with them as a Super Bowl host committee. They're going to be an exceptional host as we go forward, and they have a tough act to follow, but my money's on those guys. Lastly, I want to thank the NFL for giving us this opportunity. Las Vegas is, I think, entering a new era. It's always been known as a destination for entertainment. It now can arguably claim the best sports destination as well. We have to live up to that marker, but my money's on this group, Steve and his team, the host committee, all of those are going to be great. Well, with that, I want to turn it over to Sandra Douglas Morgan. Sandra is the president of the Raiders and my vice chair on the host committee. Sandra?
Well, good morning. It is so exciting to be here, not only to represent the Las Vegas Raiders, Mark Davis and the entire Raiders organization, to welcome the Super Bowl to our home at Allegiant Stadium. I would definitely start by thanking Michael Bidwell, the Bidwell family, and the Arizona Cardinals organization for being such gracious hosts to us as we transition the Super Bowl to Las Vegas. You know, the Silver and Black has had a long history of fight in our blood, of passion, and putting our hearts on the field for our incredible fans. And I know that Las Vegas will do the same as a first-time host city for Super Bowl 58. I'm incredibly proud of my hometown of Las Vegas and to see it transform into one of the sports destinations in the world. Our ability to host a global audience, provide the highest level of hospitality, and infuse all of that with excitement, glitz, and glamour that naturally comes from being in Las Vegas and one of the greatest new football facilities in the NFL will be an unforgettable experience. So we look forward to working with the Commissioner, with Peter, and so many of the great people at the NFL to make sure that Super Bowl 58 will be an unforgettable experience. And with that, I'd like to announce and introduce you all to the great governor of the state of Nevada, Joe Lombardo.
All right, it's always a great honor to go last. So what a fantastic day. It's such a quiet crowd, right? You got to build it up. We just came off a fantastic Super Bowl, and we should be celebrating. You guys are really stoic. So, Governor Hobbs, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. And Commissioner, thank you. Thank you for the opportunity. What a great honor to host Super Bowl 58. And similar to what Mr. Hill said and the Commissioner said, we know how to do it in Las Vegas and the state of Nevada. So I have a few comments, and then we're going to get on with the ceremony here. So I can tell you, you're going to be dazzled by the lights of Las Vegas Strip, that you're going to be amazed at the world-class entertainment, that you're going to be impressed by the natural beauty of Nevada, and that you're going to enjoy the unforgettable Super Bowl experience at Allegiant Stadium. Thank you, Maury. But I can also tell you, you're going to enjoy a welcome like no other. Our whole city is excited to welcome you to open arms and to make sure that you have an experience that brings you coming back to Las Vegas even after the Super Bowl. And with that, it's an incredible honor to say to the host committee, to the NFL, and to the devoted fans from across the country and the world, welcome to Las Vegas. We can't wait to host you the Nevada way. Thank you.
Okay, I think we have the very first Las Vegas Super Bowl 58 football, so we have that over here. I think you're passing it over. Okay.
Come on, Fritz. Yeah, we got it.
Can you do it? Okay, good morning again. Once again, last night's game was a thrill for everybody watching it. I'll let Coach and Patrick tell you about whether it was a thrill playing in it and coaching in it. But it really was an extraordinary performance, really, by both teams. And as I said last night, reflective of our 2022 season. Incredible competition all year, and the Super Bowl was every bit of that and reflective of that great season. So Congratulations to the Chiefs and their fans. Coach Reid has put himself in the highest regard. He always was, but now with 2 Super Bowl victories and a clear future Hall of Famer, hopefully that'll be a few years off because I want Coach to continue to stay in coaching. But what a wonderful job he's done, and couldn't happen to a better man. So, Coach, come on up and get your trophy one more time.
Well, listen, it never gets old standing right here. This is a great tribute to the National Football League, a great tribute to the Kansas City Chiefs. That game last night was a heck of a game. I know Philly's hanging their head a little bit, but nobody really lost. I mean, there's 2 great teams playing each other and 2 great cities. So I'm fond of my time there, and I'm fond of my time that I've had in Kansas City. The people have been phenomenal. The organization that Clark Hunt's put together has been tremendous. The coaching staff, the players. You know, we've got Pat Mahomes over here that's going to talk to you. Phenomenal leadership in the front office with Mark Donovan, Brett Veach. So it's a good, solid organization, and with good, solid people. And I appreciate that. Having been kind of the elder statesman, I appreciate all that they do to keep me young. Anyways, that's time's yours. Are we opening this up to questions?
Yes, we are. We'll
Okay.
begin here in the front with Adam Kaiser, ESPN.
All right, Adam.
Microphone.
You answered the question last night about next season, but what about longer term? What's your, not holding you to it, but what's your longer term plan?
Yeah, you know what, Adam? I know I got asked that a lot, and I wasn't really expecting to, but I didn't put much thought into all that. You know, I'm enjoying what I'm doing, and I've got this guy over here that is a pretty good player. So I mean, we're doing okay.
Other questions? We have handheld mics. Raise your hand, please. Let's go over here in the middle. Name and outlet, please.
Hi, Andy. Sunny Upal from The Sun in the UK. Andy, you had 2 players yesterday who became fathers. Obviously, one's not here. Have you spoken to them at all, how they handled the emotion of the day?
Yeah, my sons, you're saying?
No. 2 players on the offense who became fathers yesterday.
Oh,
So Nick
yes.
in the morning
No, I
and
did.
then...
Yeah, fathers. Yes. Yes, I did talk to them. They're very happy, and congratulations to them and their girls there. Yeah.
Question in the back. Ruby.
Good morning, Coach. I'm going to stand up for you since you told me to stand up yesterday.
All right, Herbie.
How much transition, I mean, obviously you're going to transition to the business side of football here after you get back to Kansas City, but how much transition are you anticipating with your coaching staff, maybe Eric Bieniemy moving on?
Yeah, I mean, listen, Eric Bieniemy's been tremendous for us, and I think is tremendous for the National Football League, and I'm hoping he has an opportunity to go somewhere and you know, do his thing where he can run the show and be Eric Bieniemy. And then after that, I don't know. I mean, I don't know who is going to go. I always wish our guys the best of luck and opportunity. That's what all of them deserve. They work hard, and if they can get a promotion somewhere that I can't give them, more power to them.
We'll go with a couple more. Mitchell Brock.
Morning, Coach. Mitchell Brock, KCAA. First of all, congratulations on number 2.
Thank you.
Secondly, on the final drive last night, what went into the decision to play for the field goal as opposed to just punching it in?
Yeah, so We term that church mode, and Patrick relays that. We relay it to Patrick. Patrick relays it to the huddle. You know, we knew they didn't have timeouts. We knew we could run the clock down to 8 seconds if we did it right, and still stay within that 5-6 yard area where your field goal percentages are 99%. We've got a good field goal kicker. So, and then you don't really give them much of an opportunity to get the ball back. So we practice this. We practice it every Friday. You don't get to use it very often, but on the biggest stage, we're able to use that, yeah.
Okay, we have one more question. We'll go back to Adam from ESPN.
Andy, it seems like you enjoy the grind of your job, for better, for worse, more than you ever have. The X's and O's, the dealing with young men. Is that true? Do you feel that way, and why or why not?
Yeah, well, I do enjoy that part of it. That's the fun part of it. I enjoy having the coaches that I have that I can interact with on both sides of the ball, and but I spend more time with the offensive guys, and to be able to come up and create things with them, and they're as much of the creating process as I am. So the Joe Blameyers, I mean, the names go on, Greg Lewis, David Girardi, Corey Matei. I mean, these guys love getting in and going. And Tom Melvin, who's been with me since he was a player at San Francisco State, I mean, always comes up with one or two things, you know, a week. And so, and then the phenomenal job that Andy Heck does with the offensive line. And if I'm missing somebody, I mean, you know, it's a great group of young guys, and they're smart, and I enjoy being around them.
Okay, thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Okay, to the Pete Rozelle Trophy winner, MVP, Patrick Mahomes, you know all the incredible accomplishments. Beyond the accomplishments on the field, he's one of those great young men that you're so proud of. The things he does off the field even exceed the amazing things he does on the field. He's joined an incredibly elite group. He is among a very small group of quarterbacks or players that have won the Super Bowl MVP multiple times. I think he's now in a very elite group with respect to winning the Super Bowl MVP and the MVP of the NFL in the same season. I believe all of the other winners of those two in the same season are all Hall of Famers, which tells you a little bit of where Patrick Mahomes is going. And he's only 27 years old. So we are just extraordinarily proud of him, and he deserves this trophy and deserves a Super Bowl championship. So Patrick, come on up.
Yeah, I just want to first off, taking in this whole year and everything that's came with it, man. I just wanted to thank my teammates. It was a heck of a run. We started out in OTAs in Dallas, Texas, then went to Kansas City, to St. Joe's, and then we ended up back here in AZ, man, winning the Super Bowl. And so I just want to thank my teammates, all the hard work they put in. My coaches, Coach Reid, and all the coaches that helped me be who I am, the Chiefs organization, and my family for supporting me every day. It's been an amazing run these last 5-6 years, and let's keep it rolling. So with that, it's y'all.
We have questions, handheld mics. Let's go front, Adam again.
Hey, Patrick, take us through what your offseason might look like because of the ankle. Are you going to be able to do a Texas thing again, or OTAs? You feel like you'll be ready to go? Take us through the offseason in that regard.
Yeah, I think I'll for sure be ready for OTAs and everything like that. Obviously, we'll have to continue the rehab, continue the treatment that we were doing, and just give it some rest. I mean, I think the best thing for it's going to be rest, and just try to make sure that when we get to OTAs, I'm ready to go. The only thing that might take a hit is my golf game, so I'll have to take a few weeks off of that.
We have a question in the middle.
Hey, Patrick, at what point did the ankle bother you the most? And was there a play that, afterwards you were saying, I don't know if I can go the next time?
The only time that it had the real, I don't even know what to say, the real hurt of the ankle was when I got tackled, it kind of rolled to the outside a little bit. And once you have that high ankle sprain, when any little tweak like that happens, it just really magnifies it. That was, coming into the game, I felt way better than I did in the Cincinnati game, and obviously that happens there, and luckily we were able to get in at halftime and get some new tape on there and some movement to try to get some mobility back. And then I think we talked about my offensive line. They protected me enough where I was able to sit in there and make the throws. So it was something that I was going to play through, but I'm glad I get a little bit of rest on it now.
Sam Farmer.
Patrick, Sam Farmer, LA Times. Can you walk us through the touchdowns to Kadarius Toney and Sky Moore, just that fake motion and what made that so effective?
Yeah, I think Coach Reid and Coach Bieniemy and all the offensive coaches, they had a good feel for how they passed off their motions. They're really good at passing off motions going across the field, and so we knew that since they didn't have that guy staying in man coverage on the guy in motion, that we would have a chance of maybe getting a little outflank where we could get it to the guy in the end zone. And the first one, it was a great call. It wasn't even set up for that situation by Coach Reid and Coach Bieniemy, and calling it in that situation to get the touchdown. And the second one, we actually messed up the formation a little bit, but we were able to still utilize the play, just to how the play worked. And I think y'all saw me look to the right first, then look back to the left because Sky was probably supposed to be on the other side, but he was able to do the motion and get in the end zone. And so at the end of the day, touchdown, his first touchdown is going to be in the Super Bowl. So, that's going to be a memory he can have.
Mike Brodsky, Florida National News. Congratulations, Patrick. I know you have a lot of responsibilities in terms of appearances you're going to have to make, including a trip to Disneyland. What's the first thing you're going to do, though, once you get back home?
Yeah, once I get back home, I'm supposed to spend that time with my family. I haven't got to even see my son yet because he was asleep by the time I got home yesterday. So spend that time with them and my daughter and enjoy it with them. And then it's going to be Parade Wednesday, and we'll enjoy it as a team, I'm sure. And I'm sure the Chiefs Kingdom will be out there. So I'm always excited to be there with them. And it'll be a heck of a run, man. Draft's in Kansas City as well, and so we'll get to really enjoy this Super Bowl win.
We'll go two more. Carlton.
Yeah, so one of my favorite storylines through the whole Super Bowl here has been the two black quarterbacks and then two black fathers. So can you talk about the principles, the morals that your father instilled in you to help you get to this stage, and also what morals and principles you'd like to pass on to your kids?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing my dad instilled in me was to follow your dream. He said, no matter how it looks, follow your dream and work your tail off and have no regrets on how you work to get to that dream. And then I think second would just be a great man. It was those two things that he always talked to me about was how can you follow your dream to achieve that dream, and how can you be a great man while you do it. And so that was something that was instilled in me at a young age by my dad, and it's something that I want to instill in my daughter and my son is how can y'all be great people that make this earth a better place whenever y'all leave it.
Last question. Bring us home, Irving.
Hey, Patrick, congratulations on the MVP award and also winning the Super Bowl. Last night you mentioned that you were aware of some of the critics during the offseason about the Chiefs team. How often do you keep receipts, of that kind of stuff, like a Michael Jordan, and how much of that stuff pushes you?
Yeah, it's hard not to hear that stuff, especially in today's age and social media and everything like that. And so you hear how not good we're going to be, and all you can do is prove it on the football field. I'm not a guy that's going to respond and say stuff back to people or anything like that on social media. I'm just going to go out there and prove it on the football field. And once you do that, there's nothing they can really say. And so we had a new team, man. We had a lot of young players. Brett Veach did a great job of getting a lot of great players that contributed for us in this game especially. And I said it before the year, and I'll always say, as long as Andy Reid's coaching us, we're always going to have a chance. So I'll keep the big guy around a couple more years at least, and we'll try to be back in this game as many times as possible.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, everyone. Safe travels.